Hi, this is Mohammed Afifi today with Free Stadium. Today we have two very special guests. Menelaus is our first one. How you doing, Menelaus?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. How does it feel to finally be back?
It feels great. I'm back with my beautiful wife now, and everything is just how it should be.
So how does it feel to finally win the war?
It feels great. After 10 years of hard fighting and death and destruction, like, it just feels good to be back.
Must have been terrible, right, for Paris to steal your wife?
Yeah, that was just horrible. I felt disrespected in all ways. First, he violated the bond, the sacred bond, that is held between a wife and her husband. And also, he broke the sacred bond that is held between a guest and his host, that we've followed for decades. And it's Zeus has established it, and we just should follow that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but your wife did kind of agree to go with him.
Not at all. I thought you were going to ask me about that, but that's a total misconception that everyone has about it.
If I remember correctly, she kind of did go.
No. Did I ever tell you the story about when I got into a duel with Paris?
No, but that's not really the question.
Well, it was a hot day, and my men weren't doing so hot.
Okay.
So I came in and felt like being a nice boss, and helped them out. Like I was a good swordsman, so I went out and just started killing people, and like it just really helped them. And then I found Paris, and I knew that he had my wife, so it kind of bugged me, and he challenged me to a duel. So then I of course said yes, since I'm such a man. And then I used my swordsman skills, and I think I cut him in the abdomen. I'm not sure though. And then he just went running away like a little sissy. So
at that point, you felt the gods were against you, right?
No, absolutely. I was doing everything perfect, everything the way that the God said it should be done, and yet I was just not. Things just weren't going my way.
But after you won the war and you beat the Trojans, you felt like they were with you, right?
Oh yeah, of course. It was a plan that only Athena and Odysseus could make. Like it was just such a flawless plan.
All right, well, we're glad to have you with us today. Say hi to your wife too. Thanks.
Thank you. Good to be on.
Oikos Greek yogurt, possibly the best yogurt in the world.
How you doing, Odysseus?
I'm doing good, Mohammed. I'm kind of the same as Menelaus, happy to be back with my wife and with my son, who's all grown up now.
I can imagine, you were gone twice as long as Menelaus.
Yeah, it was tough.
I heard you had some difficulties when you came back. Can you tell us about those, please?
I definitely did. Basically what I found was a bunch of freeloaders in my house, eating my food, staying there, and all while trying to marry my wife. Can you believe that?
Well, was your wife hot? What kind of strategies did you use to defeat them?
Well, this was one of my better strategies. I just killed them.
Well,
worked out pretty well.
It's not as subtle as the horse strategy, was it, huh?
Nah, I guess not, but in that one I was inspired by Athena, I think so. So, that one obviously was going to work flawlessly.
Can you tell us about the actual plan and what happened?
Well, basically what I did with the help of the goddess, rather, was have someone build a really big horse where we hid a bunch of Greeks inside, and then had the rest of the Greek fleet go away, as if we had given up in the war, and left behind one person who managed to convince the Greeks to bring the horse into the Trojans, to bring the horse into their city. And that night we got out of the horse and opened the gates and let the rest of the army in. And they slaughtered the citizens.
How did you feel about going in the city, actually, and killing all those people?
Well, to be honest, I never really approved of this war. I thought it was a worthless war to satisfy one man's thing, you know. So, but I wanted it to be over with so I could get back to my family and be done with it. So,
Was it worth it? Like, was it that whole war, about 10 years of war, was it worth all that?
well, you can't forget my 10 years of journeying after that, but
So that's basically 20 years, right?
20 years out of my life, yeah, missing out on my boy growing up. But I would say it's worth it because I think I've grown wiser and I'm proud to say I've lived a full life.
We were glad to have you guys here today with us. Thank you.
Thank you.